Sweater Weather Travel Group. This is Minnie speaking. How may I assist you today? How exciting! Oh my goodness. Well, congratulations. That's very exciting. Well, what can I help you with today? Okay. All right. Okay, absolutely. So, just to clarify, is that just going to be the two of you? Okay. Okay. That's perfect. All right. So, how about you start by telling me a little bit about what your goals are for this trip? A little bit more detail about what you're thinking of doing, where you want to go, how long you want to spend, how long you want to be there. Okay. All right, now when you say beach, are we talking like a hot beach or like a cold beach? Because, well, I have to ask, because the last people that I booked in for beach vacation, they went pretty far up north. They went to Alaska, and it's a beach, but it's pretty cold up there. Okay, a hot beach. So maybe okay. Okay. Yes. Oh, absolutely. We have a variety of packages that could assist with something like that. Yes. Absolutely. Okay. Now tell me a little bit more. You mentioned more of a relaxing time, not super busy. Yeah, a mix. Absolutely. That is well within my scope of expertise. So I will definitely be able to assist you with that. All right, now let's talk. Oh, go ahead. Yes. Yes, we can absolutely. We can accommodate that, yes. Okay, so in terms of budget, do you have a number in mind, or perhaps just a range? No, that's all right. What would that roundabout range be? We can kind of, get more specifics as we go along. Okay. 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 No, that's just all right. We will work with a range. Absolutely. All right, now let me clarify on the length of your trip. When you say 2 weeks, Are we talking 2 weeks on the beach, like 2 weeks with your butt in the sand, or are we talking 2 weeks carport to carport, as I like to say? Well, like the duration of the whole trip with flights and everything, is that going to be the 2 weeks, or do you want, yes, to extend beyond 2 weeks and just be there for 2 whole weeks? No, that's fine. You really don't have to be sure right now. I just figured I'd ask just in case you were, especially if you already had dates in mind, because that can really help us to get a better price point for you. But yes, that's perfectly fine. Not to worry at all. Alrighty. Well, hey, how about you tell me a little bit more about, since you did say that you would like a mix of relaxation and activity while you are there, why don't you tell me a little bit more about the types of activities that you might be interested in doing? Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Oh no, I've not heard of that, but that doesn't mean we can't do it. Absolutely. Well, I will mark that down. Anything else that you might be interested in? I know a lot of people lately have been asking me for cooking classes. Yeah. Well, that's all right. Okay. Yeah, I'll mark it down as a maybe. All right. Okay, now, since you're relatively undecided on the specifics of the location, other than a hot beach, something to keep in mind would be your desired flight time. Because, honey, if you're... Okay, yes, we all have our limits. And let me tell you, there is nothing worse than being stuck on a plane for 10 hours when you're just not... Yeah. Oh, I know, honey. I know. So, in terms of flights, yes, that's what I was getting at. Do you have a maximum length of time that you would like to spend on a plane? Do you have a hard stop? Yes. No, that's fine. I totally understand. Okay. And are you all right with multiple connections? Some people, it's really important for them to get as few connections as possible. Others don't care if they've got 6 connections. I've never seen that. That's just an exaggeration. But, they don't care if they've got 6 connections if it means that they're going to get a better deal on the flights. Okay. No, that's perfectly fine. I would probably say the same thing if it were me. Oh, I hear you, honey. I hear you. All right. So, when we're talking the budget, does your budget include, is that including flights? Because that's generally going to be a large chunk. Yes. Okay. Okay. No, that is perfectly fine. I just wanted to make sure that we were on the same page in terms of the budget and what we're using it for. Okay. Mhm. Mhm. Okay. All right. Yes. Oh, I agree. Yes. So, all right, we've talked about the budget. We've talked about the duration of the trip, and you said that you don't. Do you have roundabout dates? I apologize, I didn't get those earlier. Okay. That's perfectly fine. We'll put in some tentative range dates. And I did want to ask, depending on where you're going, we may be able to find you some really good cruise deals. Have you ever been on a cruise? Well, I would recommend that you try it if you are, if you're feeling up to an adventure. I will say I am not a boat person. However, I've had dozens of clients that really enjoy a cruise in the Caribbean or otherwise, and they enjoy the atmosphere of a cruise and the value of the packages that we provide here at Sweater Weather Travel Group. Yes, we have some really good packages and some deals that only some partnerships, I'll say, that we have with some of the cruise lines, that we could get you some really good deals. Okay, well that's no worries at all if you change your mind, or at a later date, perhaps an anniversary or birthday party. You just give us a call back and we can get something on the books for you. I will say they're really good for multi-generational trips. I booked one for a client just a few weeks ago that took, the kids and Mima and everybody, and they're very excited. They got a really good deal. The Caribbean. So you just let me know. There is no pressure at all. This is your trip. It's your money. So I'm not going to try to pressure you into doing one thing or the other. This is totally up to you, and I'm here to help make your vacation dreams come true. Absolutely. All right. So I think I've got most everything that I'm going to need for now, unless there's any other additional details that you think might be valuable for me to have in regards to your wishes for this trip. Yeah. Well, that's so exciting. And I'm so happy for you, honey. Absolutely. That's just, oh, how exciting. All right. Well, I think that I think that is everything that I need in terms of typing up a review of kind of what we chatted about. So we've got your budget, we've got the length of your trip, and just kind of a roundabout plan for a location in terms of what you're looking for, but not really narrowing it down quite yet. Some activities that you might be interested in, some details on your flight limitations and what you would prefer. Those are included in the budget that you gave me. And then this is just going to be for the two of you, just two individuals traveling. Alright, so since I've got all that information, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Since we're still a little unsure on some of the details, I'm going to get a few more details from my end in terms of what you can get and where from a few different locations that I might recommend, but I'm not going to go super in depth on those locations. I'm just going to gather just a few details that I think would probably be of interest to you in the planning process, and then I'll make a few different recommendations based on my expertise in terms of location and things that you might want to go do and see. Okay, and we'll hop on a call here in a couple weeks. I will reach out to you via email. Can I make sure that can I get your email address? Okay. You said at Gmail. Okay. All right. I will send that to your email, and then at that point we will get another call scheduled to discuss what you like, what you don't, about the recommendations that I made, and then we will start narrowing down a little bit more specifically what we're going to do. Yes. And if you don't, and honey, if you don't like a dang thing that I put on there, you can tell me that. I work for you. So if you don't like a dang thing I put on there, we will discuss some more, and I will make some different recommendations, and we will work on it until we get it exactly the way you want it. Absolutely. Yes, that's not a problem at all. Absolutely. Yes, I will have that over to your email account within 3 business days. And then at that time, we will schedule another call. Is there anything else that you would like to discuss while we're on the phone today? All right. Well, thank you so much for your time, and thank you for trusting us with your travel plans. Again, my name is Minnie, and if you need anything between now and the time that you hear from me via email, you can either call our office back and ask for Minnie, or you can email me directly. My email address is Minnie, MINNIE, at sweaterweathertravelgroup.com. Absolutely. You have a blessed day, honey. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.